It was a Sunday lunch, the kind where the smiles feel plastered on while the tension cuts underneath. My sister put her fork down like she was about to deliver a speech. "You've got that big 3-bedroom house. It's wasted on just you. We've decided it makes more sense if we move in. You can downsize, maybe get a condo." My mom nodded, already treating it like a done deal. "You don't have kids, honey. Family comes first, and with 6 of them, your sister needs the space more than you." I didn't fight back. Not then. I just smiled, folded my napkin, and excused myself. We weren't always like this. When Dad died, I was 19. Elaine, my sister, was 23, already married to Mark. Back then, she acted like my protector. She called every day, helped with my tuition, told me she'd always be there for me, and I believed her. Years later, when I bought my house, she was the first to walk through it. She hugged me in that empty living room and whispered, "You've made it." I thought she was proud. Now I know she was calculating. The shift came slowly. At first, she forgot to bring dishes she promised when I hosted Christmas. Birthdays passed without her showing up, unless it was for one of her kids. Then the comments started. "This place is too big for just one person. You must get lonely rattling around here. You're so lucky you don't have the expenses we do." By that Sunday lunch, the mask had come off completely. They'd already decided I was moving out. I was just the last to be told. That night, I didn't cry. I didn't even get angry. I made myself some tea, sat at my desk, and started planning. The deed was in my name alone. The mortgage had been paid off. I had worked years for this house, and they thought I'd just hand it over because I never had kids. Fighting them head-on wasn't the way. Elaine thrived on drama. I'd let her think she'd won, right up until the ground gave way beneath her. Step 1. I agreed. A week later, I called Elaine, my voice light, almost cheerful. "You know, you're right. This house is too much for me. If it helps you out, I'll move, but I'll need a couple of months to get things in order." She was practically giddy. Mark even got on the phone to thank me, though his smug tone gave him away. They started bringing their kids over, letting them get used to the place. That was fine. Every visit gave me the chance to set my trap. I sold the house, not on the open market and not to anyone they could possibly know. A private buyer, cash offer. I accepted quickly, even under market value, to make sure the deal closed before word could spread. The contract was airtight. The money was already sitting in an account they didn't know existed. I told no one. Not friends, not neighbors, only my lawyer. Step 3. I let them make their plans. Elaine sent me Pinterest boards filled with ideas for her kids' rooms. My mom suggested where we could store my furniture, until I found a smaller place. I nodded along, smiling to myself at the picture in my head. Their faces when they finally realized moving day came. They pulled up with a rented truck, Mark barking orders like a drill sergeant while the kids tore across the yard. Elaine strutted up the porch like she already owned the place. "We'll start with the beds. You can load your stuff after," she said. I handed her an envelope. She barely looked at it at first, too busy directing traffic. "What's this?" she asked. "The new owner's contact info," I told her. "You'll need to set up a tour with them. It's not my house anymore." Her face froze. "What do you mean, not your house?" "I sold it. Closed last week. I'm moving today too." Mark stepped forward, voice sharp. "You can't just—" "I could, and I did. You never paid a cent toward it. You had no claim." I glanced at my watch. The buyer should be here in about 3 minutes. They didn't believe me until another moving truck rolled up. A young couple climbed out, smiling nervously, cradling their baby. The wife shook my hand and thanked me for such a smooth sale. Elaine's kids clutched their toys, confused, as their mom's voice climbed higher and more desperate. My mother wouldn't even meet my eyes. I didn't stick around to watch the full meltdown. I got in my car, turned the key, and drove away. Now, I live in a smaller place by the coast. 2 bedrooms, enough for me and for the friends who actually show up when I need them. Elaine still tells her version of the story to anyone who'll listen, but she leaves out the part where she tried to steal what wasn't hers. When people ask why I didn't warn her, I just smile. Because some lessons can only be learned in the fall.